Right now in Zimbabwe, something important is happening. And you need to follow this very carefully so you don't miss any part of the story. And please, before we go deeper, make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss updates like this. Jacob Mudenda, who is the Speaker of Parliament, has left Zimbabwe at a very serious moment when the government is pushing forward with the Constitutional Amendment Bill, also known as CAB3. And this is not just any normal time. This is a very sensitive period in the country's politics. Now, listen carefully. As Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Mudenda is the one who normally controls the flow of discussions in Parliament. He makes sure everything is done properly. He keeps order and he guides how debates move forward. So when something as important as a constitutional amendment is being discussed, his presence is usually very important. But at this moment, he is not in the country. And at the same time, the debate is still going on. So what does this mean? Let's break it down in a very simple way so everyone can understand. The Constitutional Amendment Bill, number 3, is about making changes to the country's constitution. And the constitution is the highest law in the land. So any change to it is a big deal. It affects how the country is run, how leaders operate, and how decisions are made. So when this kind of bill is being discussed, people expect full attention, full leadership, and full transparency. Now imagine this. A very important meeting is happening, and the person who is supposed to lead that meeting is not around. Even if everything continues, people will still notice that absence. And that is exactly what is happening right now. Please, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because we are explaining everything in a simple and clear way. Now, the debate on CAB3 is moving forward, which shows that the ruling party is focused and determined to continue with their plans. They are not slowing down. They are not waiting. They are moving ahead. And that tells you something important. It tells you that this bill is a priority. Now let's go deeper. When leaders push forward strongly like this, it usually means they believe in what they are doing, or they feel it is necessary at that moment. But at the same time, when things move fast, people begin to ask questions. Is everything being explained well? Is everyone on the same page? Is the process clear to the public? Because at the end of the day, the constitution belongs to the people. Now, while all this is going on, Mudenda is away. And this is where it becomes interesting. Because timing matters a lot in politics. If this happened during a quiet time, maybe nobody would pay attention. But this is not a quiet time. This is a very active and sensitive moment. So naturally, people will look at this situation closely. Now, let's look at Parliament itself. When the Speaker is not there, someone else takes over to lead the session. That is normal. There are procedures for that. But still, the presence of the main Speaker carries weight. It brings confidence. It brings structure. And it reassures people that everything is under strong control. So his absence, even if temporary, changes the feeling of the moment. Please quickly like this video and subscribe if you are following this story, because more details are coming. Now, let's talk about the mood in the country. Whenever constitutional changes are discussed, people become more alert. They want to understand what is changing. They want to know how it affects them. They want clear communication, because these decisions are not small decisions. They shape the future. And when the future is involved, people pay attention. Now, as the debate continues, one thing is clear. The process is moving forward. And that means decisions will eventually be made. But how those decisions are seen by the public will depend on how open and clear everything is. Now think about this. If everything is explained properly, people feel included. But if things are not explained well, people start to feel left out. And when people feel left out, questions increase. Now let's bring it back again. Mudenda is away. The debate continues. And the country is watching. That is the situation right now. No distractions, no delays, just movement. And this kind of moment can shape how people view leadership and governance. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because we are going step by step. Now, there is also another angle to this. When something important is happening and a key figure is not present, it can also test how strong the system is. Can the system continue smoothly? Can leadership still function effectively? Can decisions still be made in a balanced way? These are silent questions that come up, and the answers will show over time. Now, let's keep going. The push for CAB3 shows strong direction from leadership. It shows focus. It shows that there is a plan. But at the same time, it also increases attention because people will watch closely to see how everything is handled. Now, imagine you are a citizen watching this. You will want to understand clearly. You will want updates. You will want to know what each change means. And that is why conversations like this are important. Because breaking things down makes it easier for everyone. Now, I want to ask you something. Do you feel like these kinds of changes are being explained in a simple way to everyone? Drop your thoughts and don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let's continue. As the debate moves forward, different voices in Parliament will speak. Different views will come up. That is part of the process. And that is what makes the discussion complete. But the way those discussions are guided also matters. And that is why the role of the speaker is always important. Now, even though someone else can step in, the absence of the main speaker still stands out, and people will keep watching until he returns. Now, let's look ahead. What should we expect next? We should expect more discussions. We should expect more clarity from leaders. We should expect explanations about the changes, and we should expect continued attention from the public. Because once a constitutional discussion starts, it does not stay small, it grows. Now, one more thing you should understand. In situations like this, every move counts, every decision matters, every step is observed, and that is why this moment is important. Please take a second to like this video and subscribe because we are bringing you real-time breakdown in simple English. Now, let's continue again. The story is still developing. Nothing is fully concluded yet. The debate is ongoing, and that means more updates will come. So staying informed is very important.